time for Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston. First baseman.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And it's a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Got him to miss the pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to third. Rendon is there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Here's J.D. Martinez. Past battles with Scherzer. 2 hits in 7 tries. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. 1 ball. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Nationals.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Bogarts shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now for Washington, Bryce Harper looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Sale, a native Floridian who was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this.
A swing and a miss. Rafael Devers the next one. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Murphy backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping up now, Brock Holt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Scherzer into the windup. Here he comes 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Missed with a slider. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. swing, but that's in there. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Third baseman.
A ball and no strikes.
Rendon.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Now the 2-0. And he's taken strike 1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. Now at the plate, Juan Soto.
Left fielder, number 22.
Here comes the first pitch. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider working. That thing's got depth and fight.
Behind 0-2 now. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Zimmerman flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups. Now a fastball swung on and missed. And standing in, Sandy Leon. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd, the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Moreland.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Scherzer against the sign. Here's the 2-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out. Settling in now, Daniel Murphy, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Very high, 2-1. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-2 is the count.
Line drive to center field. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and one strike. Here's a look over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And they got him. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Scherzer against the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame. In now is Adam Eaton. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Center fielder, Adam
4-1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. In now, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take it.
And we'll have to leave it there. So digging in now, Rafael Devers. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Grounded up, and that is off the first base bag. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Brock Holt now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Towards second. Flips it underhand. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The count now at 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Anthony Rendon is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ryan Zimmerman.
A swing and a high pop-up. Holt is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon, was a strikeout victim in his first try. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Popped him up. Zimmerman on the move, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's one away now. So here now is the pitcher, Chris Sale, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Murphy has it, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that one stayed up a little high.
Counts 1-0.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Fly ball right down the line and left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Here's a little chopper to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Mookie Betts. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run. One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Turner over to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Scherzer has got it, and the side is retired. Striding in, Trey Turner, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
This one's down to third. Devers has it. On to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Popped him up. Devers is there. 2 down. Next to the... Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto is there. 1 down. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Tapped down the line. Rendon is there on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's Brock Holt now. He was a double play victim last time around. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a soft liner. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Juan Soto to the plate now. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Hopefully not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Ryan Zimmerman is on deck. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time, and he is nailed at second. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Runners on the move for second. Very weakly on the ground. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Stepping in, Matt Wieters. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Ready with another 0-2. Missed with a slider. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He'll try it again, 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And he's got another one here. 12. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is Eduardo Nunez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate, and he's safe. So a big moment in the ball game here. Mitch Moreland, and he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. He'll go to the bag for 1, and he is out at the plate. Craig Kimbrell comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Mark Reynolds is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. 0-1 the count. Comes set, and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mark Reynolds is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Adam Eaton Comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Number 60 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 60.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for Boston, right fielder
Eaton is right there, one down. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
up next for the Red Sox.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
He had some really good late.
A swing and a miss. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Bryce Harper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Anthony Rendon. A winning run is at first base. And this one gets away. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now a look and a throw back to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. And he strikes him out to retire the side. So we'll at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Harper moves over. 1 out. Here's Brock Holt now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This one's flared out toward left. Turner into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in, Sandy Leon. It's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Matt Grace, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Now the 1-2 pitch. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Gloved by Murphy. He's in there at the plate. They've broken through to take the lead. So coming to the plate, Craig Kimbrell. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle. 3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland. No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Sinker misses, ball 4. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Working to keep them in the game here. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. And this one gets away. Goes to third with it. And oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. Leon at third, Moreland at second with 2 gone. Drilled on the ground to short. Turner gloves it, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped.
Rounded down the third baseline, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. The throw into second, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. So striding in, Matt Grace, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Matt Adams will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Dribbled back toward the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. So stepping in, Adam Eaton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Trey Turner would be next. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat.
And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox: 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network's coverage of and here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Chopped weakly to the right. Foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Very nice afternoon. High skies and 77 degrees at game time. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1-1. That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Number 37 corrals it, and a good throw just beats him. Bautista is retired, 2 down now. Next up for New York, Michael Conforto, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Down and away, ball 1. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Still even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he... Stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Angels, the right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1.
Designated hitter.
Now the pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of his zone, he's going to get hurt.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Center fielder, Mike.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bautista sprinting after it. Into the corner, he makes the catch. Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Todd Frazier. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is high. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Upton's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's a .375 hitter. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Reyes, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's out number 2. And that's way. That and missed. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded foul. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. Ready now for LA, number 6. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Second baseman, number 6.
Breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets to the outside corner. Strike 3. Stepping into
capture number 30.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Rosario has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Caleb Coward. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. Slider whiffed on first. Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo. First time up, he went down looking.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Stepping into
right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think that.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Started that swing a bit too early.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left. Line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. First pitch on its way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout at the track. The wall. Gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 68. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Calhoun. And that retires the side. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2-0 now.
That's outside.
Weekly hit towards first. Flores has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Line towards center field. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. At the plate, Mike Trout flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
On to first, and they get the double play. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Reyes. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. Popped him up. Here comes Upton. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. First offering on its way. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. A windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Mesoraco, or just Rocco for short. He's a 9-year major league vet. And yet another strikeout here. Here's Justin Upton now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Now a curveball missing up and in here. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now another 2-2. Missed with a slider.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Justin Upton sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And now a swing and a miss by Pujols as they punch him out, and that's a big out, number 2. Popped him up. And Frazier will make the catch. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there at the knees, strike 1. There's a strike. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Got it. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Count still at 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Wilmer Flores. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third from the stretch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in, number 68, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Number 68.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. And now for the Angels, number 6 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Curveball just misses apparently, 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready now, number 37. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 37.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Now at the plate, Caleb Coward looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Popped him up. Number 68 moving to his left. And that's in there. Base hit. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks it. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Reyes. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fouled off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there. Alvarez, 28 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. For 2 from Kevin Plawecki will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Ready with the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball. And a half-hearted swing there. Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
A ball and a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Count is 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Shohei Ohtani is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Conforto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. First pitch on its way to Upton. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in, and that will conclude matters. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. On to the 8th now as the first. Pitch is a fastball.
Brandon Nimmo.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. On deck is Jose Batista. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. On the ground to 3rd. Cowart gloves it. And that's the 2nd out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Conforto will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. Fouled away. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd. Digging in to try it again, Albert Pujols. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Conforto moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the 1st out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2. Into the box, number 6. He's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0-for-2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And yet another strikeout here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilmer Flores. He's 1-for-2 in this one. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. He's on the move again from first. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that. Hansel Robles comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Luis Guillorme will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at 1st and 2nd and nobody out in the inning. And now the runner's trying for 3rd. Fouled off. Runner's on his way to 3rd. Trying to hold back, but this is popped up. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Jose Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. He swings and misses. Throw down. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between 1st and 2nd. Now to the plate. Jerry Blevins comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to 2nd. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Number 15.
Now batting, Caleb Cowart. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Blevins rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? One there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Angels down to their last strike. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Calhoun leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Starting pitching, so obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance given here in this one by the fellow you afternoon baseball. Now in the box, Shohei Ohtani. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Angels.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Another full count offering on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. From the stretch. A little bouncer. A runner at first with no outs here. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Sharp ground ball to third. There's one. On to first, in time to take care of Trout. A double play. Here's Justin Upton now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 0 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 1-0 the count. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And Upton will reach as he looks at ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Conforto giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. That misses, 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes. At the plate, number 6. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. And the pitch.
Number 6.
Here's a pop-up now. Frazier over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in now, number 37, and he's ready to take his first cuts. And that misses, ball one. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Striding into the box, Caleb Howard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So striding forward now, Nick Tropiano. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that.
And we'll have to leave it. Digging in, Wilmer Flores. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Got him to go down swinging there. Wilmer Flores becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go. Pretty deep into this one.
Second baseman, number 68.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And my goodness, how about this? Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shohei Ohtani. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Conforto is after it. 1 down. In now is Andrelton Simmons. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. First pitch on its way to Upton.
Justin Upton.
Missed with a slider. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Ahmed Rosario, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. Fouled away. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh my goodness, talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now. Way in front of a great slider that time. Popped him up. Number 37 is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Albert Pujols. He flew out in his last at-bat.
First baseman number 5, Albert Pujols.
Popped high in the air. Flores has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, number 6. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Number 37.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's
threw it right past. Stepping up now, Brandon Nimmo set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Now starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And even 1-1 count to Bautista.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Settling in now, Michael Conforto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Wilmer Flores.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And Todd Frazier on deck will have a chance to bat this inning. Riding in once again, Todd Frazier. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat.
A swing and a miss. Here's Caleb Coward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Rosario backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Standing in, Nick Tropiano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident.
And we'll have to leave it there. So digging in now, number 68, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Number 68.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. A 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. Jim Johnson, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, I don't care the pitcher's at the plate right now. You got to attack him as if he's the 4-hole hitter. Runners in scoring position, you're showing the pitcher no mercy.
Tap down the line. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Simmons is there for it. 2 gone. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time. Ready once again, Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1. Digging in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Justin Upton now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2. Here's Albert now. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And he struck him out. In now, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Pujols has a play. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Wilmer Flores. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Third baseman number
Here's Todd Frazier now. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson. He's 1 for 4. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. Howard has it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the. Ready for another chance. Number 6. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
number 6.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Riding in, number 37. He went down on strikes last time up. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Scorched to third. Frazier's up with it. On to first, and this will remain. Standing in, number 68. Over 1 with a run scored thus far.
Number 68.
Cam Bedrosian gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. And try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And it's fouled away. The 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He reached on it. Austin Jackson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Austin Jackson.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Howard fields it cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt. Seth Lugo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And now pitch on the way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Cole Calhoun is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at the big curveball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Calhoun heads for the plate. He comes across to score as it's now a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in, Justin Upton earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
2 balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they...
A swing and a miss. That retires. Back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Brandon Nimmo. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Fielded cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Albert now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Liner toward right center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Digging in, number 37. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Ground ball right side. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Caleb Power. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher can knock it.
And we'll have to leave it there. Blake Parker enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 53.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilmer Flores. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name. Luis Guillorme will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. And a breaking ball stays outside. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.